or my teacher's brain. Or another example that I was really interested in is reading an infant's brain, because the only output that they have is crying, basically. So you can't say if this crying is for sleeping, for food, for being bored. So it is difficult to interpret that, right? So if we have a machine to do that, that would be great. So that was my childhood dream. And then as I grew up and I was at high school, I realized that having this kind of machine where you can even have a benefit to society, or you can help to a large number of people, would be great. So I was wondering, how can I do that? So for example, one of the things that I was really interested in the disciplines was healthcare. So what if we have a machine that can predict a disease, or even prevent a specific disease from happening, or to prevent it, or to delay it from happening? Those are all my interests, and then I started thinking that how can I be involved? Just like you, that you have attended today in this Monash Open Day, I have attended in a few universities' open days that time. And then I realized that the pathway for me to follow my dream was one of the ways was studying IT. And I studied IT, and now I'm here doing research on interpreting brain signals. And when we talk about interpreting brain signals, we can think about many exciting and helpful applications. So the middle one, what if we can have a wheelchair that is brain controlled? So a handicap have this wheelchair, think about moving forward, and then the wheelchair moves forward. Or think about turning left or right, and the wheelchair turns right and left. So that would be really great. That's amazing. Or how about the one, like you must be familiar with computers and games. And so in the game industry, what if we control games with our mind? So we can think about throwing an object or picking up an object, and we can do that with our brain. Or the other application would be the controlling drone with your mind. So we can think about many, many exciting applications by controlling them by your mind. And specifically, I am interested in looking into driver's mind, to read driver's mind, to then detect their distraction. And then after we detect that, we can send alerts to drivers in real time. And as I said in the beginning of this presentation, we can then, this can lead to safer roads. And we can save lives. And that is a very, very high impact on society. And you can see some of these statistics up there. Okay, now we go a bit more in details of how this system works. So what if we have this system? If we can collect brain readings of drivers, a number of drivers, then we can start analyzing them, right? And then, so what we did in this research is that we collected brain signals of a number of drivers, and we distracted them. So in a driving simulation, we distracted them by, for example, calling to their mobile phone, by asking them to send text messages, or by talking with them. And then we collected this data. And you might have asked that what's like how you then collect that data. So we have these headsets here, and this is manufactured by a company called Emotive, which is a partner company in this research project with us. So we asked drivers to wear these headsets, and we collect the brain signals or brain readings of drivers. And then what we did is that to develop machine learning algorithms to find the distraction. And that's basically developing a machine learning algorithm, or that machine learning algorithms, how does that work is basically looking into brain readings and finding what is the differentiate the distraction patterns and the non-distraction patterns, and learns that over time. So Jeff, in the previous presentation, he showed a basic model of decision tree as an example of a machine learning technique. So one of the techniques that we've used was a more complicated version of that one, that technique, as well as two other algorithms. And you can see the results in here, in this graph. So we have achieved a high detection accuracy by developing those machine learning algorithms. This means that we can detect driver distraction on that data set that we've collected over a number of drivers. But, and you can imagine that's how you can use that, again, on like exactly the same specific algorithm that we used on other areas. So for example, you might want to know that what is your best performance. When you're studying, you can know, like you would know that when you're distracted or when you're most focused, so that you can increase your performance with that. And this is just the beginning of this project. We hope and we believe that we can increase the understanding of human neuroscience with this research. So this is the end of my talk. Thank you so much for your attendance. There are some information about the course offerings in the Faculty of IT. If you are interested and if you want to know more about these pathways, please find the course information marquee. And also, I will be in the digital health area if you want to know more details of this project. Or if you have any questions now, more than happy to answer. Thank you so much. Yes.
Your research is focused on
So the question is, if you have a minor in neuroscience, then is it helpful to use it? Yeah, that would be helpful.
Necessary because right now I'm double in commerce and data science.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like I'm really interested in like neuroscience area as well.
Yes.
Just kind of figure out how to pick up like summer.
Or yeah, sure. So the question is if you should do that or not. I think it's best to go to that in course information marquee to ask your questions. Yeah, I think that's. No, I haven't been. No, I haven't. So at the moment, we are actually collaborating with the Department of Neuroscience. We are collaborating with that, but I haven't that background. So my background was IT, computer science. No, it's helpful, but not necessary to fulfill. Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's correct. Any other questions? No? Okay, thank you. So, do you want to?